She's gone.
Larry, Clint, go to the back street. Jenny, come on. We'll go to the boarding house.
Hi, Clover.
Hey,
Clover.
nice to see y'all again.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm not doing real good right now.
Yeah, they really put you through the ringer today.
Oh, Clover, it's awful. I had to get up in front of the whole court and tell everybody how Harry was killed. It was awful.
Oh, it had to be. Well, at least now the real killer will be found and they can punish him and you can get on with your life.
No, I can't, because they won't leave me alone.
Who won't leave you alone?
Clint Buchanan and all the others.
Well, Clint's your husband.
Oh, Clover! I don't have a husband! I'm not married! I'm Nicole Smith. Don't you remember me?
Oh, sure. I remember you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clover. It's the hair. I don't know what I did. Look, I need to know before I rented my room, because I need to go there.
Well, it's, see, they locked it up. The police locked it up because it was the site of the murder, honey. I don't think you can get in there.
Clover, then you gotta help me, please. You're the only friend I have left.
Please, I tell you what, why don't we give Clint a call?
No!
That's a great idea.
You don't understand. Clover, he wants to put me away. Now, I overheard him and the others discussing it. I don't know what this plot is all about, but I swear to you I'm not going to let anybody lock me up.
You know, I never heard nothing about any of this.
Clover, please, could I just sleep in your room tonight? I promise you I'll get out tomorrow. I'll go someplace else. But, Clover, I got to go someplace and get some sleep. I'm so tired. I'm so afraid.
But what did you do anyway? What did you just ran away from Clint?
Oh, yeah, and the others, that psychiatrist and Jenny and some other doctor. But the thing is that, Clover, they're going to figure out that I'm gone. They're going to come after me. Please help me, please.
Okay, honey. All right. Okay, I'm your only friend in the world right now. You said that, so you'll listen to what I'm about to say to you.
What?
What the others are telling you. Listen to me. It's the truth. You're Viki Buchanan.
Oh, Clover! Not you two!
Hi. What can I get you? You see it, I see? Sure thing. Hey, how much $1.50. You're Tina Clayton, aren't you? Yeah, I guess I was having nobody's noticed. Oh, no, listen, I just want to congratulate you. You really had a close call, didn't you? A little too close. I suppose you're one of those people around here who seem guilty, right? No, not me. In fact, I was just telling this guy over here that my husband was a lot like Mitch Laurence.
You just told me that.
As soon as I heard your side of the story, I said, that bum dibbled our pig. Yeah, well, it's a relief to hear that there's somebody on my side. So what are you doing now? Getting out of town to rest up? Yeah, I kind of wanted to go to an island, off somewhere where nobody would know my wife.
What happened to that freaked out woman, your half-sister?
Yeah. Listen, it's really sad. She can't get rid of that other personality, and I feel really bad about that. Chris.
Yeah.
Pardon me, are you still looking for Mitch Laurence?
Afraid so, ma'am. He may be able to hide out in Llanview, but he's never getting out of me. Excuse me.
You're saying you still care about that creep? You wouldn't understand. Oh, yeah.
You, honey, you just have to trust that.
You're wrong!
Look, why don't we give them a call on the phone? I bet you anything, they're so worried about you. Oh, wait a minute. No,
Viki.
no, wait a minute.
Clover!
I'm not going anywhere.
You can't do this to me! Clover, how can you be on their side?
I'm on your side.
No!
Just like they are.
Oh, just take it easy. Take it easy.
Listen, Niki, all right, there's no reason for you to trust us, but if you could just try.
Why? I heard you say you want to commit me to some snake pit.
No, it's not that. It's a very elegant sort of sanitarium.
I don't belong there. I am not another person.
You might not realize it, but you are.
No. Oh, Harry, if Harry were here, he would tell you I'm real.
Do you know why Harry came to your room that day? Because he had found out the truth. He put it together that you were really Viki Buchanan. You are really Viki Buchanan. That's why Harry is dead.
That's not true. It's not my fault he died. It's not.
Yes, it is. And it's about time you faced up to the fact of who you are and what you've done.
And how do I know all this is true?
You trust us.
Why would I trust you? You want to put me away.
Just come with us. We're not going to hurt you.
Clover, please.
I'm real sorry about this, Nicole, but you're going to be so glad when this is all over with.
Oh, yeah. When this is over, Clover, I won't exist. That's what they want. I'm not going, and you can't make me.
Please, don't make us use force on you. Don't make us use force on you. That would kill me to do that.
But you'd do it, wouldn't you? You'd do it. You'd tie me up and you'd drag me out of here and you'd hurt me.
No. I couldn't do that. But the sanitarium might send somebody down here that would. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Flight 174, Miami, Aruba, Roscoe, and Buchanan. Now mooring at gate 8.
Dad, that's me. How much do I owe you for the second one?
No, that one's on me, Tina.
That's so nice of you. Thank you. Listen, it was real nice talking to you.
You have a good time down there and watch out you don't get sunburned.
I will. I will be very careful and promise.
You have a good flight.
I will, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Meg, see you later, yeah?
Dr. Polk and Viki to the sanitarium. Certainly no reason for you to go tonight. Well, I should be going with her.
Because right now, you're probably the last person she'd want around her. You could take a room in the vicinity and visit her when it's possible, and I'm sure that in time she'll feel different.
You know, this is really happening, isn't it? It keeps coming back to me. I mean, it keeps hitting me. It's like there's a death in the family. Nobody died.
Not by a long shot. We're going to do everything in our power to get her well. And back home to you and your children.
We're packed and ready to go. Packed, not quite ready, huh?
Sweetheart. Dr. Woollett and Dr. Polk are going to drive you up there. I'll be staying here. I'm going to close up the house tomorrow, and I'll come up tomorrow night.
Why, are you a part-time shrink?
No, but I'm going to be living nearby, and I'll be spending some time with you.
We can talk about that later.
I don't really want you there, okay? Doctor, I just don't want him around.
Well, no, Mickey, I think, if you think about it a little later, you'll find out that, you'll like Clint. You feel better?
Yeah. What about you, my best friend? You gonna come and visit me? Yeah. Hey, what more could I want, huh?
Well, shall we be on our way?
Please don't, please. Please don't make me go. Please, I just want to be left alone. Please.
When you get up there, you'll have your own room. It's large, there's television, radio, everything. It's nicely furnished. Excellent food.
But it's not a resort, is it? I'll be locked up. I'll be a prisoner.
Never really want to be a prisoner. You have too many people to love you.
Clint, I'll go over there and I'll call you later tonight, okay? Thanks, Larry. Oh, Jimmy. How can a grown man stand here and know where he is? He feels so damn lost.
I'm getting there. Slowly.
Martha, here it is. I knew I had it.
You knew you had what?
The document to help Tina Clayton.
Fancy meeting you here, Teen. Just act like you know me and you're happy to see me.
What the heck that was doing there?
I almost fell off my stool when you walked in there. I guess it was fate, though, pure and simple, you know. Fate knew that you still love me and that old Mitch was in trouble. Look, don't try to call the cops on a stupid like that. I'm going to get in my pocket and I will use it. Now, what we're going to do, see, is we're going to start walking.
Wait, where are we going?
We're going to walk on out of here. We're going to walk on out of here. Come on. Move that sexy body of yours, baby. We're on our way.
Over at Llanview, so I thought I'd call and talk to you. How is she?
She's gone.
Gone?
Yeah. She is Niki now. The Viki personality just disappeared.
You mean this thing is permanent?
Well, we don't know. Dr. Polk is hopeful, and Larry was with her, and I don't know. We've all been trying to get through to Viki, but so far.
You're not alone now, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Now, hold on, I'll be right over.
Thanks for coming by, Paul. I'm sorry to roust you out this time of the night.
Clint, please. Where's Viki?
Well, Dr. Polk and Larry are driving her up to Mountain View. In fact, they ought to be arriving there just about now.
Mountain View?
Yeah, it's a private sanitarium, Paul. Dr. Polk's on staff up there. You know, I promised her I'd never commit her, but my hands were tied, Paul.
I guess there's no telling how long she's going to be there.
No, there really isn't. Look, I'm driving up there in the morning, and I reserved a room at an inn near the place, and I was wondering if you could keep the boys down at the ranch for, you know.
I don't even need to ask. I'll fly down myself tomorrow. The boys and I will be fishing in the Brazos River catching catfish. Anything else you need?
No, I can't think of anything. I mean, Bo's getting Heron and the staff together, and you know, I'm giving him a 2-week paid vacation. I'm closing this place up. Briggs is taking over the paper for me, and Bo's gonna, you know, check in with him. And
oh, Briggs is a good man. Clint, why don't you wait a while before you go up to Mountain View? They probably went to see Viki for a couple of days anyway.
Pa, there's no way of being sure of that. I mean, what if Dr. Polk makes a breakthrough? What if Viki asks for me?
Yeah, I understand. You should be there.
Let me give you the name of the place, the name of the inn where I'm going to be. I can be reached there until further notice.
You know, I can't help remembering, it was like this when I put your mama away.
I sure hope it doesn't end up that way, Pa. She never got well.
Viki is gonna make it, Clint. You're gonna help. We're all gonna help. She's gonna get through this. That lady has more character than anybody I know. But, see, I can't figure out why she did it. Why she volunteered to be a witness to save Tina Clayton's butt.
Yeah, and where did it get her? Some room in some sanitarium.
And Tina Clayton's off to God knows where without a care in the world. People in the world, very damn few who I'd go to the wall for, go to the gates of hell and back. You're one, your brother Bo, and the woman you married, who I'm proud to call my daughter. Clint, I tell you, I love her like she's my own. You know why? This lady right here is one of us. She's got strength, class. My God, her old man would have been proud of her.
Oh, if it was her old man, I'd be in this mess.
Forget it, Clint. You just look to the future.
I'm trying, Pa.
Listen to me. You be positive with Viki. When you see her, you let her know that you're going to be there for her until she comes back.
You didn't see her, Pa. You didn't see her when she was here looking at pictures of Kevin and Joey, and there wasn't even a flicker, not even a flicker of recognition.
Bucky, Clint, look at me. Here's a man who believes. Me, who hated her gaudy guts because she married my family. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to me. She's going to make it. With God's help, with yours, with everybody else's. And you know something? When she comes back, she'll be beautiful and smiling and carry herself the way she does, like a queen or an empress. Believe it, Buck. Believe it.
I know, it's so incredible, these two distinct personalities, and I know both of them.
Remember when Mario was around a few years back?
Well, this is a little bit different from that.
Well, it's a little bit different, but there were times when I actually thought that I was him, where I was becoming him, or, I could always just shake myself up and realize that that wasn't the case, but, I think I understand what Viki's going through.
Marco, there is a tragic difference between that and what Viki is going through.
Oh, I understand. She can't just shake herself up and realize...
Because she isn't in control, Niki is.
You know, the body always tries to get back to normal when it's ill. People unconsciously always try to get back to health, you know.
Sometimes, that's...
Well, no, most people do, but especially people like Viki.
So you're telling me I should have more faith?
Yeah. Hey, have you, are you okay? Is everything all right now?
Yeah, I took a leave of absence from the hospital, but I'm going to go in tomorrow and see if Larry will have me back.
You don't have too much time on your hands or anything?
If you were trying to ask me in a roundabout way if I still miss David, yes, I am very lonely here, but there's not too much I can do about it.
Okay, look, if you need me for anything, just give me a call. Use your telephone. I'm there. I'll talk to you, whatever.
Marco Dane's 24-hour hotline, right?
Yeah, right, something like that. Okay. I could stay here tonight. Why don't I stay here on the couch? We can talk. I don't have to drive home.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be fine. And I want you to go home. I want you to go directly home.
Yeah. Will you call me in the morning?
Why?
Well, if you don't call me, I'm going to call you. Okay? Okay.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Who's there?
Hi, it's just me, Clint. Hi.
Oh, Jimmy.
I saw your lights on and I was a little bit lonely, so I thought I'd come up here and see how you were doing. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Paul stopped by a little earlier and...
Good. Did he give you a pep talk?
Well, yeah. Sort of. He reminded me of some down-home truths that I guess I probably forgot to remember,
Like how strong Viki is and how she's always bounced back all her life?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, he was right, You shouldn't have to be reminded about things like that. You got to know how many people are thinking about you and praying for you. I got a call just as I was coming over here from somebody that I bet you don't even remember, Marie Ferrantelli from the hospital.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
She was the nurse that was on duty that night that you took Kevin in when you thought he'd broken his arm. And she was just remembering how gentle you were with him and what good parents you and Viki are and how much the boys are going to need, and she just wanted to let you know.
Well, thank her for me, will you? And all the rest of them.
Sure, I sure will. First thing. I'm going to check in tomorrow.
You going back to work at the hospital?
Yeah, if Larry will have me.
You kidding? He probably wonders how he even got along with... I don't know how to thank you for what you did for Viki and me and the boys.
Listen to me. You'll never have to thank me. I'm really just so sorry that it didn't work out the way we...
It's gonna work out. It's gonna work. Oh, damn it, she's gotta come back to us.
She's gonna come back. She really is gonna come back. I miss her so much, Clint.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Come on, get in here. Well, ain't exactly the vermin in, is it?
Well, it doesn't matter. Any sex I am with you is hell anyway, so who cares what the furniture is?
Aw, poor baby. Still pouting about having to give up a car, isn't she?
Look, I can't believe you traded it in for that old sedan.
Honey, it's your fault. The cops are looking for your car. We had to ditch it, right? Besides, those old people were thrilled to trade the jalopy for yours, right?
And you don't think they're going to wonder why we traded it?
No, I don't think they're going to wonder why. If they did, we'll be long gone. Besides, they're not going to tell the cops. And if they'll have that car impounded, and they'll be left with nothing. No, baby, we're home free. Too safe.
Yeah, we are safe.
You know something that's really starting to get on my nerves? You have lost your sense of humor. No, I mean it. I mean, there's just no laughs with you anymore.
Great. Why don't I run out and pick you up a little comedian and you can take her down to Mexico?
Hey, I was wrong. There's still a little spark of humor in you. That's good. All right, listen. I don't want to spend too much time here, so why don't you go into the bathroom and do what I told you, okay?
Get it.
Look, if you broke that, I'm going to kill you.
Look, I mean it. Just forget it. I am tired of you trying to run my life. Now, you just go ahead and do what you want. You shoot me if you want, but...
Yeah, I talked to Clint right before I came here. Niki won't see him. He dropped by there, and she didn't want anything to do with it.
Bad. How did Clint sound?
I think he's resigned himself. Maybe the word is numb.
Oh. How about you? You went through the whole war with Viki.
I don't know how to answer that. That's why I wanted to talk to you. Now that Vicky's in the sanitarium and I'm no longer needed, I've got a 24-hour day on my hands, and I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
Well, I tell you, grab a bathing suit and take off for some R&R. That'd be the best thing.
No, I don't think that'd be a very good idea for me. What I want to do is come back to work. Any chance I can start tomorrow?
Guess I should have announced myself. Would have been a good idea, yeah. All right. This came from having a talk with Larry Wolek at Llanview Hospital.
Thought you were going all this time working on a safe house for me.
We got it. We got it. Only the house is going to be a very safe room at the hospital. As long as you're a good actor, and from the acting you've done in the past, playing both sides of the fence, so to speak, we figure you can handle it.
I don't understand. Jenny works at the hospital. Now, we can't let her know that I'm here until I square things with the NSC.
David, it took a lot of convincing to get Larry to go along with this. And his primary concern was Jenny's safety. Now, she's been on a leave of absence for some weeks now, so she won't be around. She's eager to come back to work, but there's no way Larry's going to let her as long as you're there.
Calling my bluff.
I don't know, Mitch. Maybe I am. Look, I am so tired, and you keep threatening me all the time. I really don't think you're ever going to leave me alone, so why don't you just get it over with?
Honey, I don't want to shoot you. I want us to go back down to Mexico and get romantic again. Come on.
We are never going to get romantic again. You seem to think you are this irresistible thing and that I'm just this pliable little doll, and you're wrong.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that when we get all this behind us. All right, let's get back to the business at hand, okay? I want you to get up, pick up the bottle of hair dye you knocked across the room. I want you to go into the bathroom and don't come out until your hair is jet black.
No. I don't want jet black hair, and I am not going to do it.
Oh, you're not going to do it. Then you're going to put on this nice little skirt I got for you. It's not your style exactly, but that's the point, isn't it?
I am not going to put that thing on.
Tina, you know there are a lot of things I can do to you besides kill you. I can hurt you real bad. Now, I don't want to do that because it would hurt me too, you know? But look, if you keep wasting my time with all this arguing, I'm not going to have any choice. I'm going to have to. You're trying, my patient sweetheart. Now, if I didn't love you so much, I might decide that you're becoming like a real liability, you know? And if I continue with that train of thought, I might decide the best thing to do is just leave you here in this room. Of course, if I left you in the room, you would be in no condition to tell anybody where I was headed or what I looked like or anything. You get my meaning? Now get up and get in there and do what I said! That's a good girl.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just checking to make sure that window is secure. We got good bars here. So even if the Tina will not be able to cross through. Have fun.
Why did Jenny take a leave of absence?
She's been taking care of Viki Buchanan, who has had some very serious emotional difficulties, so you don't have to worry about running into Jenny.
Viki, is she all right?
No, she's worse. She's in an institution.
Oh, no. I can't believe it.
Let me get back to the subject.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I'm very surprised that Larry agreed to help me at all.
Yeah, well, when I explained to him that you were carrying government secrets from behind the Iron Curtain, you were willing to trade your life for them, he was more interested. But you're in for some hard questions when he gets here.
I've had nothing but facing hard questions for months. First from Jenny when all this started, then from my interrogators, then from the people whom I contacted for help, mostly from myself.
Just leading up to a speech about converting to a flag-waving all-American patriot.
Obviously, you find that impossible to believe.
David, until you give the National Security Bureau what they want, I don't believe you at all. It's going to be a plot just to sneak into Llanview, grab Jenny, and head back where you came from.
All right, if that were true, why would I contact you?
I don't presume to understand how your mind works.
All right, fair enough. Why don't you tell me about this plan? Obviously, I'm not going to just walk out of here and admit myself into the hospital.
Nope. You're going to be taken out in an ambulance. You'll be admitted to the psychiatric ward. You'll stay in an isolation room for dangerous patients, and I will be the go-between between you and the NSB.
A psychiatric ward?
Offers you maximum security. It's the whole point, isn't it?
I imagine so. It also offers us an enormous problem because I was there many times visiting Jenny, playing the piano.
Now, we already thought about that. See, we were going to appoint a nurse who's new on the staff. Now, you'll still have to be a convincing patient since the staff will know that a deranged man by the name of George Burroughs, I think we're calling, he was in there, but Larry will fill you in when he gets here.
All right, let's get back to how I get out of here. You mentioned an ambulance?
Yes, the official story is that your client came to see if I'd represent you. You freaked out, started tearing up the place, had to be physically restrained.
All right, that makes sense.
Who is it?
Herb, it's Dorian. I have to talk to you. Herb, it's urgent. This can't wait.
Right. I think you better send the chart up here before I decide. Yeah, that's right. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry, Jen.
That's okay. You're busy, and I'm very envious. My question was, when can I come back to work?
Yeah, well, tomorrow, that's impossible.
Next week?
Well, you really should take the time off before, I think.
No, I think that would be the responsible thing for me to do.
Jenny, look, I'm sorry to say this, but this is just not a good time. You see, when you came to me and asked for the time off, for the leave of absence, you didn't say how much time you'd need, so I went out and I got another lady to replace you.
Yeah, I know that. Is there a time limit on her contract?
I would, yeah, a month. So I can't just let her go. I'd have to pay her. I have to pay you. I'd be paying you both. You know?
Oh, I understand.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
So what I want to do is I'll just come back as a nurse on the staff. I mean, night, day shift, I don't care.
Jen, that's impossible. I already have more nurses than I know what to do with right now.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, normally we're understaffed.
What can I say? I guess this summer, a lot of nursing interns, and it's just a bad time for you to want to come back to work. I'm really sorry, Jen.
I'm sorry, too. Well, you're busy, and I'll get out of your way. Will you let me know if anything turns out?
Oh, of course. Yeah, come in. I'd be glad to.
Okay.
Oh, really, thank you.
Jenny! Oh, it's great to see you.
Oh, and we have missed you around here. Well, I will probably be back at work in a month. Good.
Well, can you stick around till 6 when I'm off?
Oh, how about if I meet you in the cafeteria?
Great. Talk to you then.
Okay. See you later.
Okay.
Thanks for the chart, Marie.
One more question before I go?
Yeah.
Do you still trust me as a nurse? I mean, do you feel I'm capable of handling it?
What are you talking about, trust? Of course.
Oh, I just thought maybe you felt my behavior was unprofessional and I was helping Viki.
Oh, of course not. That never occurred to me.
I mean, I could have told Clint about it. I could have gotten Dr. Polk involved sooner.
Wait a minute. Look, you were dealing with a friend. It is impossible to be totally objective when you're emotionally involved like that.
So in your eyes, my record is clear?
Of course. Honey, don't doubt yourself. Come on, we all have the utmost confidence in your professional abilities. It's just that right now we're overstaffed and the budget's tight.
Okay. I just, I wanted to ask you about it.
Well, I'm glad we got it out. Listen, you got a month off. I think you really should think about going away for a while.
Yeah, well, Cassie and Rob's wedding. I want to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Since there's no chance David will be here, I don't want to let Cassie down.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll see you later.
Okay. Don't worry. David is back to mess up your life again. Just a second, Dorian. You go in the bedroom. I'll get rid of her. Your telephone work?
Of course my telephone works. I called your secretary. She said you were here. Some things have to be talked about in person.
This is not a good time, dear. I'm very busy.
It's about Cassie, so you had better make the time here. Now, I finished my show today, and I was confronted with an officer from the Llanview Police Department who's been investigating some robberies in the Lake Llanview area. Rob Carnell is the prime suspect. What? Yes, that was my reaction at first.
Well, I hope you told Detective whatever his name is to buzz off.
No, but he must know something about his job.
Do you have proof?
What he did was ask me questions about Rob's character. And he told me not to say anything at all because Rob's under investigation.
Well, this is ridiculous.
No, it's not. Think about it. Rob is, after all, the son of a mobster.
Oh, you're not going to start that again.
Herb, listen to me. Rob has gone from a life of needing nothing to needing everything. He's got no money.
He's got a job. He's bartending in the backstreet bar.
How much money does he make? Not enough to support a wife in the style that Cassie has been accustomed to, for goodness sake. No, it makes it very plausible that Rob would resort to thievery.
If he were that desperate, he'd get the money from his mother. And I mean, I'm sure that he would toss aside his independence and beg for money before he'd go out and steal it.
Herb, you are so naive, you won't even consider the possibility. I mean, really, did we ever think it was plausible that Viki would turn into Niki Smith again? Did we ever think it was possible that the great, respected Maestro Rinaldi would desert Jenny and mysteriously disappear? No. Or, to get personal here, did we ever think that it was possible that the two of us would make love in an elevator the day we got divorced?
Dorian!
What's the matter?
Look, I told you this is not a good time to come. Now, we'll get into it later, all right?
Later? Yeah. When later? Herb, Cassie, and Rob are getting married at the end of the month. If she's tying herself to a thief, later could be too late.
She's not marrying a thief. There's an error here with some overzealous cop trying to make it arrest. Can we please stop this?
I'm astonished. I really am. You're the only father that Cassie has who really loves her and cares about her. How can you be so casual about this?
You're hanging on to this because you're trying to find a way to stop this marriage.
Oh, that is not true. And I'm really terribly hurt.
Well, look, I'm very sorry that I hurt you, but Dorian, believe me, if you sleep on it by tomorrow, I think you'll realize that you'll relax. You realize
Are you
it's all
pushing me out the door like a bouncer in a cheap bar?
I didn't mean.
Sorry. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I know what's going on here. Who is it, Herb?
What?
Who's hiding in the other room? That's it, isn't it? You have a guess. You? Oh, a very shy guess. Oh, wait a minute. She knows me. That's why she won't come out.
No. She doesn't know you, Dorian.
Well, then I'd love to meet her. Oh, is she indisposed?
That's none of your business, dear.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You know that I spilled the beans about us making love in the elevator?
Very funny.
I just don't think you're much more passionate animal.
In about a minute, I am going to bounce you out of
Don't worry, I'm leaving. But in the morning, when your artist has cooled, dear, Why don't you give some thought to what I just told you? Because if you don't do something, I will.
Yeah, do us both a favor and don't say anything to Cassie for the time being, huh?
Yeah, you do what I always do, which is exactly as I please.
Yeah, I should have.
Goodbye! Bye.
Some things never change.
Would be looking for me here whether I returned or not.
Unless they know for a fact that you're here.
They don't, I'm sure of it. Now, about this other thing, do you think it's possible that Rob is a thief?
What? No. He's a real straight arrow kid, no matter what Dorian says. I'd better call Larry.
Cassie and Rob are getting married next week,
That's right.
and I won't be there to give her away.
Oh, you already gave her away, David. You traded her in for a foreign country.
Don't you understand I had no choice? If I hadn't gone along with them, Cassie and Jenny would be dead right now. Forget it.
You know, I might buy that excuse. If you hadn't come back to Llanview and put Jenny and Cassie in more danger, so it's very hard for me to deal with your
Listen to
anger.
me. Agents would be looking for me here whether I returned or not.
Unless they know for a fact that you're here.
They don't, I'm sure of it. Now, about this other thing, do you think it's possible that Rob is a thief?
What? No. He's a real straight arrow kid, no matter what Dorian says. I'd better call Larry.
I really missed being here in the hospital.
Well, we've missed you, too. By the way, did you catch Dr. Wallach on WVLE today?
No, I didn't. How did you?
Oh, great as usual, of course. Did you know that under his direction, the hospital is in the best financial shape ever?
Well, I don't doubt it, knowing Larry. I understand there's a huge deficit.
Oh, there sure isn't in the psychiatric wing. In fact, we're severely understaffed, especially in the nursing department. So we all wish that you would hurry back and fight with Dr. Wallach to hire more people in psychiatric before we all need a leave of absence.
I'll be in the other room, let you do some talking.
Sit down. Look, let me just start off. I very much appreciate you deciding to help me.
Yeah, I got to tell you something, David. On my way over here, I wondered why was I helping? Well, I guess it's because Herb has convinced me in some way my country's going to benefit.
It will. I promise, and so will Jenny and I.
Now, how is Jenny going to benefit? You know, she came to see me right after Herb left. She wanted her job back as head psychiatric nurse.
Oh, she's been promoted?
Yeah, that's right. She took some time off to help a friend. She has nothing in her life. At least she claims she has nothing, except memories, which she hates, which she wants to forget. So that's why she wants to come back to work. But I can't let her do that, David, because of you.
And just as well, because once I straighten things out with the NSB, I'm hoping to be able to go away with Jenny.
Oh?
Look, she must still love me, or she wouldn't have the need to run away from all those memories.
It's the pain that she remembers.
I know. And I hope to spend the rest of my life making it up to her. Look, it was to spare her pain that I came to her but not to Jenny. Because I don't want to face her until I prove that I'm not a traitor, until I can clear myself. And it was just a stupid mistake I made in my youth. It caught up to me last year.
I have a tough time believing that, David, and I think Jenny will also.
Well, maybe so, but that's up to her to decide, isn't it?
Fine, so why don't you let her do that? Why don't you just do what you have to do and fade away? And
Because I am doing this for her, and look, you can think what you like to about me, but you can't have any doubt of my love for Jenny.
The hell I can't.
Okay, fair enough. Why don't we just get on with this plan? And Herb gave me a little sketch. Why don't you just fill me in on the details? Get out of there. You've been in there long enough to dye your hair 10 times already. Oh, mamma mia.
I am not going anywhere dressed like this.
Come on, honey. You still look gorgeous. A little different, maybe, but... Whew, you remind me of this little senorita I once had.
Oh, well, maybe we should just, hook up with her when we get to Mexico, you know? Look, can we get something to eat, all right? I'm starving here. Can we get it before we hit the road again?
You're starving. We'll stop at a little drive-through place on the way so we don't have to get out of the car.
Well, you look ridiculous in that outfit. Now, you've made me ridiculous, too. I sure hope this stuff washes out.
I'm sure it does.
Well, what if it doesn't?
Tina, you know, this vanity is very unbecoming. Hey, where are you going?
I am going to the bathroom to get the label and read it.
All right. And then we are leaving.
You know, I can't even read this thing. What if this doesn't wash out, huh? What if I'm stuck like this? You know, you ruined my whole entire life. It's just all over with.
Come on. You know, if you just trust old Mitch, everything's going to be all right. It's going to end up real happy, okay?
It's hard because I hate you so much, and I love you so much.
Look, Connie, I got the same kind of, you know, ambivalent feelings that you have. I hate what happened to old Harry, too. And I hate the thought that you and me might have gone to jail, you know, but we're free now. And all that hate stuff is going to be behind us, okay? And all you're going to feel is wonderful love stuff, okay? And lots of passion.
Excuse me, an ambulance just pulled up outside. You know what's wrong?
No, I don't. And in fact, it's the first time I heard anything about it.
I'm blinded. I'm going to get you. I'm going to kill you.
Your killing days are over, huh?
Brave little lady about town.
Oh, this is going to stop. Because every time that you thought that I might be falling for you, you got your defenses.
Yeah, you got a point there. I fell for the same thing you missed this morning. That ain't gonna happen again, I'll remember next time. Now look, I gotta hand it to you. That was some move you made there. But the game's over now. Give me the gun and we'll get out of here, okay?
No, now, you don't seem to understand this. This is done with. You lose. And we are walking out of this door. And we are going down to the hotel office, and we are going to call the police.
Tina.
Now, I mean it. Now, you walk out that door.
Give me the gun.
No, I've got the gun here. Don't come with me.
You're not gonna shoot me. You don't have it in you.
But don't make me prove this.
You can't prove anything, sweetheart. You don't have the guts. That's why I had to do the rough stuff. But come on. Now,
don't come near me.
Honey, I think this is saucy. You're not gonna shoot me. I love you. Come on. I couldn't shoot anybody. Not old Mitch. Come on.
Tomorrow at 8, 7 Central, Sean Connery and Natalie Wood join forces to stop a fiery comet from destroying the Earth in Meteor, the ABC Thursday night movie. Then, how Stevie Wonder inspires the blind on 2020. Will Holly escape Sean's power? Don't miss General Hospital, following an ABC News brief next.